I'm going to show you how to do this paper safe text that I've got up there. Okay, so I'll just, for the sake of the demo, turn that off and move it to the bottom of my document. So the text, we need to click this T here, the horizontal type tool. If you click and hold, you can select vertical type tool to draw downwards, to write downwards even, but I just want to go across the page. So you need to set up your text document. So what we're going to do, your text layers even, click once on your document and it will create a new layer. Layer 1 we've got there. As soon as you start to type, it will input the letters. Now, yours might be tiny and you might not be able to see them. So what you need to do at this stage is click and drag over the letters just like you would do in Microsoft Word and change the size here in PT. Now, that's rather large, so I'm going to change mine to 48, okay, or maybe even 36. Right, and what I'm going to do is click on the layer there to get out of text edit mode. So I'll just repeat that. Click once to create a text layer. Type in your letters. Click and drag over them and you can change the size of your lettering. Okay, I'll just delete what I did then. So I've got this lettering here, okay, on that layer there. I'm going to press Ctrl and T to pick it up to transform mode. I'm going to move it there to check that the size is right. May need to edit the size a few times as I rotate, move and change things. Not going to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to move my tree now, so select the tree layer, press Ctrl and T and move the tree. There we go. Just recapping all the functions that you can pick up. So I should be able to move my text a little bit more now, see if we can fit it on. There we go, I'm quite happy with that. Press enter. To change the font, double tap on the T there and you're back in that text edit mode. Okay, so I'll just show you that again. If you select another layer, you're out of text edit mode, you want to get back and edit it, double tap on the T, right? Because when you're on text mode, every time you click somewhere it creates a new text layer, so you just end up with all these text layers. Right click on any layer you don't want and press delete. Paper safe layer, we're back up there, double tap on the T, text edit. I'm going to choose my font. Okay, I'm happy with the script font that I've got there, so I'm going to keep that on. You can have all sorts of different variations of that, which I'll go on to explain in a short while. We already know how to edit the size. We can order the layout style of it, so if you want it in the center, to the left or right. I'm going to keep mine centered, and we can then change the color of your text. I just want mine that flat black color, so I'm going to press OK. We can always use the layer styles menu later to embellish that further. Now, something that I want to use to make it look a little bit more interesting is this warped text function here. Click on the warped text function there. I'm going to click style and I'm going to select an arc. There's lots of different styles to choose from. I want that arc, okay? And I'm going to actually turn that down a little. You could probably get it as bent as the circle. There we go. I'm just going to bend that down so I've got a subtle bend on my text there. I'm going to go with that. Okay, you can horizontally distort your letters so it gets wider at one side. Not going to quite work with my circle, that's so I'm going to revert back to 0 for that. I'm going to press OK when I'm happy. Select a different layer. To exit text edit mode, press Ctrl and T on the paper layer, on the lettering layer should I say, and I'm going to move that. Okay. If I find the text is too big, I can double tap on that T and just change it from 53 to 36. Let's try that. I can retransform that, I can move that. I can perhaps warp that a little more to make it a little bigger. There we go. And just move that one more time. I'm quite happy. Press enter when you are happy. Zoom out. That's my lettering there sorted. So lots of things to remember when making text, because we can also go into this layer styles. Might try a subtle white outer glue on this, see how that makes it stands out. So opacity, make it not very see-through, make it completely opaque so that we can see it. That's too much, let's turn that down a bit. Turn the noise, yeah, I don't want any noise, turn the noise down. Quite happy with that. Let's have a look at 2 pixels. There we go. Press OK. We can zoom out and see how that looks. There we go, I think I'm happy with that. We can try adding a shadow, although I don't think a shadow will fit in the circle very well. There, we'll give it a shot. Let's turn it down a little bit so it's not too big. Try 1 pixel. Really subtle small shadow there. Oops. 1 pixel, there we go. Spread, just turn it right down. Turn the distance down too. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. I'm going to stick with that. Just zoom out to check it. There we are, that's my shadow done. Now what I might try and do is actually copy that layer style and place it on my tree and see how that works. No, it doesn't work, press Ctrl Alt Z to undo that. I'm quite happy with the tree and the text as it is. Ctrl S to save your work.